the Publix cake. I don't know that I've ever been in a Publix, but I've been down south, so probably. They have a vanilla cake. Now, an excellent, surprisingly excellent bakery up here, and probably all over the country, Costco, excellent bakery. And she told me about the vanilla cake. She loves the vanilla cake from Publix. And I could just imagine how delicious it is because I've had good cakes. I've had good sheet cakes. ShopRite over here has some really good bakery items too. So, what happens when we crave these things? Well, before I get to the how to satisfy a craving in the physical way, I'm going to share with you a strange life hack that actually works for me. I imagine eating the cake. Now, holding any thought for a long period of time, it's a mindfulness skill, it's a technique. It could be anything from, being on the top of Everest to, petting a cat, eating a cake. How good is your imagination? Mine is really good. I have a hypnosis level imagination where I could just taste it. I could feel the texture of it. I could imagine dunking it in milk. I'm so sorry if this is triggering. I really just want to say that mental rehearsal is almost as good as the real thing. For me, it's better. You see, when I eat processed foods, I get the hammer heart problem. Uh, Weight loss surgery people know what that is. Sometimes we mistakenly call it dumping. It's really just there's too much food in the pouch that requires digestive enzymes. Doesn't happen with fresh fruit, doesn't happen with salad. Happens with processed things like cake. If in reality, in the natural, if I ate a whole slice of any kind of cake, I'd be sick. I'd get the hammer heart. 3 bites is about all I could handle, and it would still be uncomfortable. Hey, this is what we pay for with weight loss surgery. You're supposed to feel uncomfortable sooner. Doesn't mean we can't eat slider foods and still gain. It's a topic for another time. So, the vanilla cake. Sometimes I'll have mental rehearsal and I'll imagine eating the cake with my hands. Why? Because it's only in my imagination and I won't get the sticky hands. I imagine washing it down with different things. Everything from Yoo-hoo, which makes me sick even one sip, to real milk, to chocolate soda. It's so real for me that it satisfies the craving. Here's my theory. In real life, eating a slice of cake under a minute. If you can drag it out for 3 minutes, that's a long time. Do it next time you eat anything. I'm not encouraging you to eat cake, but let's say you do. How long does it take you? Really? Not sitting with other people talking, just alone, consuming a thing. It's not long. It does not last. But for me, and maybe for you too, what does last are the after effects, the indigestion, the pain, the regret, the spiked blood sugar. Was it even worth that minute of pleasure to then experience this discomfort and nausea too? It's another thing. You need a lot of digestive enzymes to process processed food. People with weight loss surgery don't have those digestive juices, digestive acids. People are going to say, is it really enzymes? Like, look, you know what I mean. The juices that the stomach makes to digest the foods. Did you see that movie Nope? Traumatized. Traumatized. The scene where, it's too much of a spoiler, I can't, but let's just say that something's digestive area is shown. And what appears to be some sort of organ that would secrete the digestive juices to digest what the thing might have ingested. I don't want to spoil it for you. It's a brilliant monster movie. We don't have that. Matter of fact, most people don't have a lot of digestive juices. This is why we are constantly drinking. This is why fast food tends to sell a lot of soda with their meal. I'm sorry, I'm brushing Star-Lord down here. This is why. He has a butt knot, so I have to brush him. Come on, up, let people see you. This is why we drink so much when we eat. Well, because we're in a culture where we do things in a hurry. I love you. And we don't chew. We don't salivate. And if you have had weight loss surgery, you must take your time and chew your food. But the culture doesn't support slow eating. This is what happens. This is why slider foods come into the picture. What if we only have half hour for lunch and we have stuff to do? Doctor's appointments to make, things to do. Blah, 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 blah. In goes the food real quick. Oh, let's guzzle it down. You know, in many countries in Europe, there's like a 2-hour lunch. Like everything closes. Well, leisurely eating shouldn't be a privilege. It should just be the way we eat. So, imagining eating, for me, sometimes it's just as, if not more, fun and enjoyable than if I ate the real thing. I should read to you from my book, Diary of a Fat Girl. It's good stuff. It's very honest and raw. So what's my life hack? Enjoy it in your mind. And notice how, even if it's a few minutes of imagining it, you get tired of it after a while and you haven't even eaten the real thing. It's just thinking about it. So why do we have to eat the real thing? The other life hack? Replace it. I'm not showing you the packet because I don't have it with me. But this protein flour, powder, I don't even know what to call it. Made from beef. It's made from beef. It's a collagen protein powder that acts like flour. You put I think I talked about this. Remember I did the measurement video about how I should have just opened the package and looked for the scooper. 2 scoops of this powder, and it's delicious. They have different flavors. I have peanut butter and chocolate, plus 4 eggs. And it makes this wonderful pancake that you could eat as a cake, you know, and top it with things that are part of your plan. No harm. Well, for me, I happen to be trying the keto, the low carb lifestyle, and it's working for me. I'm either maintaining my weight or slowly losing, which is good. I'm fine. I don't need fast, drastic weight loss. I need to be calm, happy, and at peace with food. So, yeah, imagine eating it and notice how you'll get sick of it. Like you're just eating it in your mind and you get sick of it after a while. It's just like, all right, I've been thinking about this cake. But actually think about eating it. Have the experience. Do a mindfulness exercise. Sometimes I'll start adding in other foods. Sometimes I'll do this to put myself to sleep. People count sheep. I go to buffets in my mind. It's so boring after a while. Off to sleep I go. I hope this helps. Please Please give your imagination the credit it deserves. And look up mental rehearsal, because they have done actual experiments with this, mostly with sports. I don't know that anybody thought to do it with food. Maybe we'll be putting electrodes on our heads and having virtual food experiences without actually eating. Oh, forget it. If that happens, I'll be eating sheet cakes in my mind.